In the short that I released yesterday about Brock having fun, one of my regular commenters, at David E. Coy, asked me a question that made me stop and really think about my answer. Why is it we cheer for the underdog to be successful and then hate him when he actually achieves that success? And I gave him what I thought was a good answer, but the more I thought about it, I realized there was more to it than what I had originally said. He brought up the movie Rudy, which, if you ever watched my series Irrelevant, I actually mentioned that movie in the first episode of the series. And he made a good point that Brock didn't play a few games and then go back to being irrelevant like the name he was branded with when he was drafted. Brock Purdy shouldn't even be a starting quarterback right now. He was never supposed to see the field. The starting job belonged to someone else, so I can completely understand why some fans of this team don't like him. He took the job with a quarterback that they put their support in, but that's really a whole video on its own. But why then would fans of other teams not like him? Well, that may have to do with the fact that 49ers fans may have gone just a little overboard in their praise. Listen, I'm as big a fan as anyone, but I've never called him the next Tom Brady or Joe Montana, so I can understand why they don't really appreciate that. But I think it may run a little deeper. See, the 49ers traded away 3 first-round picks for a quarterback they'd end up giving to the Cowboys for a 4th. People were ready to see the 49ers flounder in quarterback hell for years to come, and instead they found a quarterback who led them to the NFC Championship in his rookie season. And what's worse, they found him in the 7th round with the last pick. People want the team to fail because whether they like it or not, the 49ers, even in a season riddled with injuries, is about to enter their bye week as the number 7 seed and will enter the game against the Titans a week from Sunday as the 6th seed. All they have to do is sit back and watch the Bears and Packers go to war. They win either way. For Purdy, nothing he does will ever be good enough to certain people. Think about this. With him under center, with Kyle Shanahan as his coach, he led the San Francisco 49ers into Cleveland and as a team did something that no other 49ers team has done in 41 years. He led them to a victory against the Browns in Cleveland. And instead of celebrating that team's win, some people try to find something negative to say about him because he did the thing that people hate. He proved them wrong. He rose above the noise, and he had faith in his team and in himself. Stay faithful.